So, hey guys, I hope that you know about the quizzes and everything which is going on my website. So, I just need to inform you that some more links are added on the home page, like how to get my e-novel, how to get the paperback of that novel. So, The Great Health of the World is published successfully on many platforms. So you can buy it, and the sample chapters, which are like the starting of 4 chapters, are uploaded on many platforms like Wattpad, Story Mirror, and I would soon upload it on many platforms. Like you can understand about that. So there is an annual giveaway going on by me. So you can just click here, and then follow all the rules to be a part of this giveaway. Participating in this giveaway is very easy because nothing is much hard, everything is understandable here. And for quizzes, you can visit on Play Quiz and Win, and the quiz have been like updated, so you can just click on the links to participate in it. Like those who are participating in my quizzes, I'm also providing them certificates of participation, and those who are performing more better, I'm also providing them a certificate of recognition, appreciation. So this is a very good chance to get a certificate which would be recognized. So you can just participate in these quizzes very easily. I hope you understood about this, and the referral program is going to end by 20 April because the date was extended so that the people can participate in it like more comfortably. And you can contact me on my website, get in touch and submit the form because this is a new feature. That's why I'm telling you, and subscribe from you all. So I hope you understood what I explained. Now we will understand about the HTML finally, which is the main concept of this video. This is just the basic things which I want to explain you. And the plans and pricing page will be updated soon because the greatest of the world have been published. So some discount coupons will be published on the plans and pricing. And you can keep checking my blog and many social media handles for getting the updates. Hello everyone. So come back to my channel. So in this video, we are going to understand about the HTML, which is a very basic language and used by most of the beginners. So in this video, we will learn about the same, about the basic coding of HTML. So let's learn about HTML, and we will also learn the theoretical part of HTML language. Hey guys, watch this video till the end because each thing we will understand here is very much important, because in the HTML you need to understand each thing very carefully because it requires a lot of hard work to understand all the tags very like amazingly. Like you may know every tag very briefly and the history of an HTML and theoretical part also, because HTML have too much theory and all. So watch this video till the end and watch other parts too, which I will keep updating date by date. So don't forget to watch each part, especially till the end, and do not leave any single point which I will say in this video. So listen to this very carefully. So hey everyone, the most basic question you would be having is, what is HTML? So HTML is just a markup language whose full form is Hypertext Markup Language. So HTML is used to design certain websites or web development, which makes our presentation more representable and pretty. So HTML have many uses in daily lives, and it saves more frustration of developers and programmers. So you would be thinking, what is the difference between markup language and programming language? So markup language just like present a data in a presentable format, and a programming language converts the input into a desirable output. Like the output is more functioning, and in the markup language, it just represents the data in a more beautiful format and make it look more pretty. Like HTML is one of the markup language, but if we say JavaScript or Python, This is one of the programming language. So I hope you understood the difference between programming language and markup language and the definition of HTML. So first of all, why do we need to learn HTML? So HTML, like there are many programming languages, about 700 programming languages in all over the world. HTML is one of them, which is like used to represent the data in a good format, and it have many uses in the lives of uh, people. Like when we present the data in a presentable format and create websites, it will like present some data after them, and it will save the time and money. Like in the money, we can present some presentations or something, some data after the people, and if they like it, they would purchase it from us. That's how we can save money. And for more uses, we will be learning in the next part. Like right now we will learn, but in the next part. Okay, so I hope you understood what so guys, now let's understand the proper uses of HTML. As we have understood, why do we need to learn HTML? So the uses are that it would help to store the data in the file, and it is used for web development process and to make a website more and to enrich some data, like to enrich the presentation of that particular website. And we can also insert the hyperlinks, and mostly websites are created using HTML, because most of the tags are inserted in a document of a website. So there are many HTML. So first of all, the HTML was created by Tim Berners-Lee. He was the first developer of HTML language in 1980. So he named it as HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, and there are HTML, HTML5. So you would be thinking, what is the difference between HTML and HTML5? So HTML doesn't support videos or audios. It just have a simple representation of a data in a presentable format. But if we talk about HTML5, it has more feasible storages other than HTML, and it also supports videos and audios in it. Like tags are created for videos and audios, and they are properly listened in that language. So I hope you understood the difference between HTML and HTML5. To for any queries, you can mail me on my mail ID regarding these languages. So now we will be starting with the presentation of an HTML tags, like understanding the tags and the basic structure of an HTML document. So come with me and learn about HTML structure. So hey guys, first of all, I would like to inform you some of the things before starting the main video. So in the text-based coding tutorials, we would not be having the quizzes like we have in interesting stories and the Scratch programming language, but I would create the Google Forms for these coding languages for your practice, so that you can just solve the uh, solve the problems of the coding languages, and the result would be released soon after you will submit the form. And I would also send you the certificate for your participating in that quiz of coding quiz. So these coding quizzes would be updated with each tutorial. So with this tutorial, I would not be sending the Google form, because this is just the starting of this language. So from the next video, you will be getting the Google Forms for the coding languages. So keep watching them. And on the website, the quizzes will be updated differently. So we need to understand how where do we write HTML. So basically, HTML is created in most of the like softwares. These are online or offline. If we talk about offline ones, there are Notepad. I hope the Notepad is present in your computers. And for more programming standard, we have Visual Studio Code. So for downloading the Visual Studio Code, you have to visit Google, then type Visual Studio Code, as you can see there. and then click on Visual Studio Code. So basically the website name is code.visualstudio.com. On that you can click on download for Windows, and then like uh, the file would be downloaded, that is an exe file for computers. As I have Visual Studio in my computer, so I don't need to download it. So I've cancelled the downloading process. And now we will understand like how we can write the code in Notepad 1. So hey guys, as I've told you about Visual Studio Code, you can download this as soon as possible in your computers. But if you're not having the space or couldn't download this software, then you can just use Notepad, which is easily available on most of the computers. Type Notepad and open it. So this is how it will look. So for starting the HTML document, you should first write an angular bracket, because an angular bracket is always used in an HTML tag like this. Okay. Then whenever we start an HTML document, we use this command doc type HTML, and this should be always in capital letters. Then when we start an HTML document, we use the tag HTML like this, and we should close each tag by using this bracket. So, dear viewers, basically HTML have two types of tags. First of all, empty tags and non-empty tags, or we can also say them as container tags. So, in empty tags, you would be thinking, what are these type of tags? So, empty tag is one of the tags which doesn't require a closing tag. Like here, HTML tag. It requires a closing tag because a slash is used for closing this tag. But then we will understand the empty tag while creating a document. First of all, I hope you understood about the non-empty tags or container tags. So, for using a notepad function, you should always save a document with an extension .htm or .html. Like, click on File, Save As, then you can save on any location you want, desktop, then any document like document .html, because we have to we do not have to forget this thing. Save. And if you want to edit this code more, then you can just save this file as it is. File save, like file save as desktop, HTML code as it is, no extension required if you want to edit more. And when you will finish editing the code, then you can just add an extension .html for making it looking for just getting the output of that code especially. So you can close this after we'll save this like HTML code, and when you will want to edit this code more, then you can just open this document HTML code, and this will open as it is. So I hope you understood this much. Now we will understand one more thing, which is a very easy thing in the HTML. So hey everyone, in the Visual Studio Code, we always require a folder to be opened so that it can work properly. Like we can download the Visual Studio Code and then open it. So like you can see, this will show you a welcome page. Then you can file, open folder. You always have to open a folder unless you have a file which is a HTML file created. So to create a folder, you can just create a folder as it is, as you used to create. First of all, like new, after writing new folder, then my first HTML document, you can do like this, and then just open the folder after clicking on file, open folder, desktop, the first HTML document, select folder. Okay, so that's how your folder would be opened. And the second way to create a folder and open it in Visual Studio Code is Git Bash. So Git Bash is a software which is used to create a directory and files by giving the commands. There are many commands in Git Bash. So to download the Git software, you can just type Git Bash and downloads Git, and then click on Windows. And if you have Mac version, then you can click on Mac OS. And if you have Linux, you can download the Linux version. So that's how you can download the Git Bash. So as I downloaded the Git Bash software, let me show you how to use this Git Bash Git basically. So we'll type Git. There are many software which are installed in your computer like Git GUI, Git CMD, but you have to open just Git Bash. Then this will be looking like this. So first of all, you have to specify the location where you want your directory to be created. Like the first of all, a directory is created in your computer software. So we will just type cd, which is the call directory, like where we want to call this directory. Then the location, like downloads, desktop. I would be creating the folder in the desktop so that you can see how the directory or the folder will be created in my desktop. Okay, so cd desktop, then enter. Then this you can see desktop location specified on it. After desktop, we will type a command mkdir, which is make a directory. Mk means make, and dir is directory. And then you can name the directory with any name, but it should not have any spaces. And if you will insert the spaces, the first word would be used to create that folder. Like we can create like my document. I will give a space so that the document will be created like this, and then enter. Now a directory is created, as you can see. After entering, my document is created here. Then we can take this folder, drag it, and then take to the HTML and do it like this. As our one folder is added here, it will show the option like this, but we don't want anything. So we'll just cross this and open it again, and open that folder after dragging and dropping it. We will first of all like mhm, open folder, my document. So this is how our document is now opened successfully. So as we have created that code in a notepad, we do not need to copy or drag that file HTML code which has the code written in it. But we need to take that output which we have saved with an extension .html, like document we have saved here, drag that document and take it to the Visual Studio Code and drop here. Now in the my document.html is open as it is. We wrote the code, and here the codes would be colored as per their rules which they have specified. So you can see that doc.html, HTML. So that's what we wrote in the earlier note in the notepad. So you can see this is copied as it is. So that is how we use in Visual Studio Code and copy a folder in it. Now, let's understand about the HTML in a more detailed way. So, you would be thinking that why do we use doc-type HTML in the starting? So basically, doc-type means document type declaration, which will declare to the web browser that what kind of language we are using right now. Like we write HTML, so that means we are declaring to the browser that we are using the HTML language. It's just a simple thing which you just need to remember. Not using this would be okay, but it is more preferable to use this tag. I like exclamation mark doctype HTML. Then after starting the HTML document with the HTML tag, so the first thing we need in HTML basic structure is the head tag. And in Visual Studio, your closing tag will be automatically created after the head tag. So in head tag, we can use many elements like script tag or title tag, which are basically the function of a head tag, which is performed in this. Like we can also use the style tag, which is one of the CSS languages. Like these things we can use, or a link tag, which is used to link the CSS document, and many more. So first of all, we can use the title tag in the head tag here. So after writing title tag, angular brackets and then title, and never forget to use angular brackets because these are compulsory to use in an HTML language. So the title can be anything we want about a website. It is not visible in a website, but on the browser it is visible. So I can give the title as my first HTML document. Okay. So this is how we can create a title tag. Now after head tag, we have the most important tag of an HTML document, which is the body tag. So in body tag, the thing is that we whatever is written in a body tag, it is visible on a website and is presented. Like in body tag, we can use many tags. Like there are about I think 70 plus tags in an HTML document. So there are like p tag or b tag, I tag, u tag, and many more like mark u. So let's say take a text thing like p tag, which p means paragraph tag. So first of all, I will show you how it works in a body tag. Then we will do know about each tag detail in a detailed way. So p tag. Just for example, we are using like my name is Ansh and my YouTube channel is about many interesting things. Like in a p tag, the data would be represented in the format of paragraph. I hope you know about paragraph. Like it would not be broken into lines, into sentences. Now, you must think that how we can open an HTML document. So to open an HTML document, the first way is that we have to install an extension that is the live server in an Visual Studio Code. So like we can click on file, sorry, on view, then extensions. As you can see, Control plus Shift plus X. Like we can just give this command here, and then the extensions would be visible. Then this is the live server, which must be installed in your computers, like it is installed in my Visual Studio Code. So you just need to click on install, and it will be installed after that. This is just a small process for a live server. So when we have to right click on document.html, like always we have to perform the functions in document.html. So we'll right click on document.html. So now we will just right click on document.html and click on open with live server. After clicking on open with live server, a file would be opening with an output of this document we created. Like here it is opened. My name is Einstein and my YouTube channel is about many interesting things. So this is how your HTML document would look like as of now, and there are more many things which you can do. So first of all, we will have to understand the theory of that particular thing and then perform those functions. So mostly we have done the theory in this part of this video. In further parts, we will understand about tags. So first of all, let's understand about HTML some more. So in HTML, we have to understand about the attributes. So attributes are basically to add some more functions to a particular tag. Like in a body, we can add a BG color tag. As you can see, this is an attribute. because this belongs to the body tag. So bg color is equals to whichever color you want, like red. And then we will click on file, save all. And after opening it again, like with live server, you can see that the background's color is now red. So I hope you understood about attributes. Don't worry if you don't know these tags, because we would be doing it again in the further parts. Just we are understanding about the theory here. So body bg color is equals to red. So these are the attributes. Now comes the empty tags, which we talked like earlier, like non-empty tags and empty tags. So these two types of tags I explained you. In non-empty tags, I explained you when we were doing with in Notepad. Now empty tags. So let's take an example of image tag. So when we type image, we have to specify the path while using the image tag using the src attribute, which is to specify the path of that particular image. We will do it later. So image don't have any closing tag. It is just one single tag, which is for opening this tag. And to close this tag, we use a slash after the tag. Like in the closing tag, we used to use the tag before that particular in closing tag. We used to use it forward, and then HTML we used to write. And now in the empty tags, we will insert the slash after this. So this is how your tag will look, image tag. Okay, I hope you understood that what is the difference between empty tag and non-empty tags. So dear learners, that's it for this video. Now let's revise the concepts we learned in this video. So first of all, we learned in which software we can write the HTML code, and about some quizzes on my website. And then we did the HTML basic structure and how to save a HTML document in a software called Notepad. And we also understood about Visual Studio Code and the other softwares which are used for the coding in HTML. And we learned about the tags, attributes, the types of tags, that is non-empty tags and empty tags, and why do we use doctype HTML, and what is the use of HTML, like uses of HTML, developer of HTML. So these all things you need to remember, because these things I will be giving you in the Google form in the next video. So you must understand this video very carefully, so that no problem would be faced in the further videos, because understanding HTML is very easy, but it is easy then only if you will listen to all the things very carefully and give importance to each single point. So don't forget to take each point and note it in your notebook. And there is one more way which I would like to tell you, to note your coding notes in your computer and save it for the lifetime. Let's see this in this video only right now. So, for writing the notes related to coding, you can use a very helpful software for using like notes for your lifetime. So, the website name is typora.io. Noted, typora.io. After visiting to this website, you will see this coming. Then you can click on this arrow which is going down, like this arrow which is here. Okay, and after clicking on this arrow, you would be redirected to this, and here you can learn about Typora, like what it is and what are the uses of this software. So this is also like a Visual Studio Code, where you can store your HTML codes or any other languages you may know. So here you will be having colorful things, like in the coding you would be watching or viewing certain things, your code would be colored. Like this is the main point here, and you can also do a very good indentation of your code in this Typora and store your code very easily and effectively. So to download this, you will click on download. Then you can click on the software you have, like the type of laptop you are having. Like if you are having iOS, then you can click on download beta. If you are having Windows, you can click on Windows, and if you are having Linux, you can click on Linux only. After clicking on Windows, you can just click on download beta into 33, 32, or into 64. So I will download into 64. These are basically like beta version. It depends on the version of your laptop, basically. So there are many things which you can use basically. However, I have Typora in my laptop, but I'm installing it so that you all can see this from the starting. Now my Typora software, like the setup software, is installed successfully. Now to do a successful setup, we will click on Typora setup. Okay, and then yes. After that, you will just click next, next, etc. Then install. Basically, then it will be installed. So this is a very easy process to like set up this software in your system. So after successful installation, it will just appear that installed successfully like this. Then finish. If you want to launch, then you can checkbox that. So now Typora is launched successfully. So let me tell you how to use this software easily. Like after clicking on file, you can see that open any folder, like basically which you created earlier with the software, then saving this folder. But first of all, you will click on paragraph, then heading 1, understanding HTML. Okay, that is hypertext markup language. Then the paragraph will be as it is. Then you can just click on heading 2. So whichever thing we are understanding, like what is HTML first? HTML is a markup language which is used to create etc etc etc. You can just write in your notes here. And to write the code for your like reference, you can click on this option, like under ESC button. There is an option which you can click like this, apostrophe kind of. Okay, 3 times. Then you can just type HTML because we are using this language right now, HTML. Then we can copy that HTML tag we used. So you can just click on Control A and Control C. To select all, we use Control A. If you don't know, you can copy this also. Then Control V for pasting it. So you can see that this code is colored and looking very, very much beautiful here, like in the form of a notes. And you will understand this more easily and faster if you will study like this, this language. Okay. And then in paragraph, we have more function like ordered list, unordered list. An ordered list is just a bullet, like a square, disk, circle, etc. You can see this. This basically the bullet is a default function. Then ordered list, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Then more functions are list indentation. Then you can indent this all like code very easily. And basically this you will understand this if you will try it out, because trying the things will make the things more clear, and will you will understand it more better. Okay, so I hope you understood about Typora very well. So listen to me very carefully, and whatever I have said in this video, everything is very important. And in the next part, I would be providing you a Google form, which will be very easy to solve if you have listened to my this video and the next upcoming video very carefully. So bye bye right now, and we will now meet in the next video. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel for getting more updates regarding coding tutorials, stories, novels, and poems, etc., and more creative content. Okay, so like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.